Well, to discuss more on this, joining us live from Washington, D.C. is John Edith. He is a Senior Policy Director for the Center for Arms Control and Non-Proliferation and a former member of the U.S. delegation to NATO. Welcome to WION World this one, John. We know that just days after the White House signaled a troop pullback from Europe, Donald Trump suddenly announces 5,000 additional troops for Poland while still threatening reductions elsewhere. What do you think exactly changed? What do we call it? Strategy, improvisation?
I think that's a very good term, except that there doesn't appear to be any strategy. There's a great deal of improvisation going on. The announcement that the planned deployment to Poland would be canceled was one that came from the Pentagon, not the White House. So it's unclear if the White House knew very much about it. What is clear is that there was a strong reaction to this, a negative reaction, including in the U.S. Congress. And so that apparently is what got the president to reconsider and to make this other announcement. But with both announcements, details are lacking. So we don't know exactly what troops are involved. We don't know if it is the same group that was originally going to Poland or something else. And we don't know very much about the long-term picture of the U.S. presence in Europe. So these are all questions that are going to have to be answered in the coming weeks.
John, definitely this does look like an apparent U-turn because U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance had just defended cancelling a similar deployment, calling it a very minor thing. And European allies are now openly calling the messaging confusing. You have been a member of the U.S. delegation to NATO. Based on that experience, how rattled do you think NATO is right now by these sudden reversals from Washington?
I think that it's unclear to most allies what the strategy is, if there is one. But this is something that they should be accustomed to from the Trump administration now. It is an improvisational group of people. That's how they operate, and this is something that should be known in NATO capitals, in effect, to expect the unexpected. When I was at NATO, these things were done with serious amounts of coordination ahead of time, often planned months in advance. Those days apparently are over.
All right. Thank you, John, for sharing your insight. And we know that this comes ahead of the NATO summit in Ankara, where allies wanted to showcase unity and higher defense spending. Instead, it looks like troop confusion and Washington's unpredictability could dominate the conversation. Thank you for joining us here at the broadcast.
You're very welcome.